Good evening. Earlier this evening, I talked about some of the drink mixes that I make for myself so I don't have to pay the prices in a coffee shop. One of my favorite ones is called Russian tea. You use tang orange drink. You remember the breakfast drinks that we used when we were smaller? Wilder's lemonade mix, sugar, and instant tea. Add cinnamon and cloves, and you mix it all well. Store it in an airtight container. And when you're ready to use it, shake your container well and add 2 teaspoons to a cup of hot water. Those are my tastes. That's the best way I like it the best. But you add as many or as less teaspoons as you want. It's up to your taste. The next one I do is usually at a Christmas holiday coffee. This again is a coffee. It is not a creamer. I use sugar, non-fat powdered milk again, instant coffee, unsweetened cocoa mix, and 4 hard peppermint candies that I've crushed. I use crushed candy canes instead of the peppermint candies. I put these ingredients all in a food processor and I pulse them until they're all very finely ground. I put them into an airtight container, and again, before I use it, I shake the airtight container up very, very well so all the ingredients are well combined. And to use it, I add 2 tablespoons to a cup of hot water. There again, that is my personal taste. You add, you subtract till you get what you want. This is generally my Christmas drink. The next one I have is the one I was talking about the most, the Toffee Coffee mix. I use the instant coffee, powdered milk again, powdered coffee creamer, brown sugar, and butterscotch pudding. I process it all until it's all well combined. I store it in an airtight container, and when I'm ready to use it, I shake the container up very well so everything is thoroughly mixed, and then I add the amount of mix that I want to boiling water. I use 3 tablespoons to a cup of boiling water, but you may want more or less. That depends on you. Another recipe that I use quite frequently, and this one is a coffee creamer. I use 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 quart of milk, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I combine all these ingredients together and I store in a mason jar, a quart jar, in the refrigerator. But you have to use it within 1 week or otherwise it is going to spoil. And I use it for my coffee creamer, in my coffee as a coffee creamer. This is a creamer, not a coffee drink. The next one I have is called a Cappuccino mix. There again, this is a mix, and it is not a creamer. I used instant coffee, the non-dairy creamer, chocolate milk drink, and I used the Nestle Quick here, sugar, ground cinnamons, and ground cloves. I put it all in a food processor until it's very, very finely and combined, and then I stir it all together until it's thoroughly mixed. I store in an airtight container in a cool, dark place. There again, when I go to use it, I shake it up very well so all the ingredients are well combined. I mix 3 tablespoons of the mix with 6 ounces of water, and this hot water. And this again is to your taste. This one is for my taste. I use 3 tablespoons, but you may want to use more or less.